All of our files are free and will remain free. If you like the show, you can show support by donating $1 to help with expenses. Just use the PayPal link on our website, YouTube channel, or Facebook page. Thanks.
Welcome back to the second half of our program today on the Rosicrucians as a relevant backdrop to our other shows in this series. And with us we have a world-renowned scholar on esoterics, Tobias Churton,
Hello.
to give us the academic input on this topic. Now, you told us, Tobias, your thoughts about the emergence of the RC impulse, but I'd also like us to explore the ramifications onto other similar Hermetic and Gnostic currents.
Okay.
So let's take on another aspect of this. I'll give you a little reasoning, if you can indulge me, and then I want your take on that.
Okay.
If you look at attempts to track the history of the Rosicrucians prior to the manifestos, maybe motivated by the notion that there was some kind of brotherhood, maybe motivated by the fundamentalists who took the pharma literally, but you can't get away from the fact that it describes a Christian person going to the Islamic world.
Yes.
And the interesting thing with the concept of the Rosy Cross is that in the study of symbolism, you're very hard-pressed to find any combination of the cross and the rose. You can find combinations of the sacred blossom and the rose, and the cross. But the few examples I've seen, one of them was in Arkun Daraul's book. That's a pseudonym for the Afghani scholar and Sufi Idris Shah. He wrote a book on occult groups where he argued that there was a Sufi group who called themselves Rosicrucians back in the medieval ages. And I also read an article of Tsar Hieronymus. His real name was Emile Dantin, who was a leader of one of these neo-Rosicrucian groups. Even though he was a Catholic himself, he wrote a very interesting article called The Islamic Roots of the RC. Now, my question to you then is, would you concede that there are any similarities or any relationship,
Yes.
either historical or at least in idea,
Yes.
between the Rosicrucian impulse and Sufi groups?
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
Yeah. One of Andre's best friends was Christoph Bezold.
Mm-hmm.
And also another of his colleagues at Tübingen was Wilhelm Schickard, and they were both Orientalists and made very serious studies of what